Hi everybody, this is Angie from Tourangie.com, and today I'm basically at Bluefield, Virginia. I'm on 460 heading east, and I will be taking the exit up here onto Route 19 that would take you into downtown Bluefield, Virginia. It's also called Virginia Avenue, but I will not be going that far into Bluefield, Virginia. I'm going to Graham Recreational Park. Thought we'd talk a little bit about the history as we drove around the park and seen its sights. It's on a hill. It's a nice little view. Some nice views from the hill. We'll talk about it just a little bit. I will not be going to the back side. Well, I'm driving all throughout the park from this entrance, but then there is a little section off of the industrial park area that I'm not doing in this video. I'll do it on another video, but that takes you to the Little League area, uh, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll be doing that section in a different video at some point. Not anytime soon, but at some point. So let's talk about this area and some interesting information I found in the Bluefield Daily Telegraph about Graham Recreational Park. So basically, the mid 1980s, in 1984 to 1985, that's when Bluefield, Virginia, I believe, really started to shine with trying to add different things to the area, to the city. There was a lot of things going on, and quite honestly, it's pretty good. So, first off, buying Graham Recreational Park, or that was the big one for this video. Of course, the city of Bluefield contributed about half of the money, and then Virginia contributed the other half, basically. It was the Virginia Division of Parks and Recreation. So basically, it's an $800,000 outdoor multi-purpose recreational park facility. And Bluefield Town Council approved the resolution to spend $400,000, and the Virginia Division of Parks and Recreation spent the other to make up the difference. This was back 1984 was the first December of 1984 was the first little bit talking about it, and then it was, I believe, April of 1985 when it actually was approved by the town council. And what's neat is the park itself is about 30 acres. I seen one thing here that said it was like 25.62 acres, but approximately 30 acres will be donated by the property owners. The property, which is of course located adjacent to the industrial park, was at that point in time was currently owned by Wade T. St. Clair and Alex St. Clair III. There would be a fence that was put on the property to separate the areas because the owners were still going to be keeping livestock on part of the property. So that was pretty interesting to learn about the St. Clair, because just right across the street from where we turned in is basically St. Clair Crossing. Uh, not far at all. So obviously that's due to the St. Clairs. They had lots of land in this area. Speaking of Wade and Alex the Third, they were brothers, and since we're talking about them, their grandfather was a prominent banker in the area, and one day I will do a video of the Alexander St. Clair house. It's a beautiful house in the area, but anyway, that's another time. Wade, I believe, died in 2023, and Alex the Third died, I think, in 2002, 2003. So it's been a little bit for him. But as you can see, we're up in the park. There's the fence that probably separated for where the livestock that they had. was on the other side of the fence. But you've seen the caboose. There's some ballparks. There's other things here too. Let's see, softball, baseball, like I just mentioned. There's basketball courts, sand volleyball, a hiking trail, picnic tables, picnic shelters. It's obviously a playground. Obviously, you can tell, and it's well maintained too. And look at the caboose over there. Just love the cabooses. Uh, at any park that you're at, I just love looking at those cabooses. You see them all over the place. It's maintained by the town of Bluefield, just like Harmony Acres is now, the swimming pool that was in one of my past videos. But the fitness trail that I had mentioned, yeah, it was the fitness trail that's in this area. It was actually started by a summer intern from Bluefield College. He was interning with the recreational department here in Bluefield, and he started the fitness trail. So I thought that was pretty neat. The trail it loops around the entire park, so that's pretty neat. But anyway, there's the I guess it's the high school and the middle school Bluefield College softball team, the middle school softball, and also recreational leagues use this area for their fields for softball. So they have a full cross country course, and the Graham High School cross country team uses it for their home meets. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Of course, obviously there's bathroom facilities, but there is an amphitheater that's used for different events during the year. There have been wildlife sightings in the area. Of course, you're going to see deer, but they have a whole list on their website of animals that have been seen. And it even lists the mountain lion. So that's pretty interesting. I have seen uh, bobcats in the area, but I've never seen a mountain lion, and that's listed on their website. So I thought that was pretty interesting. It also mentions a common mink. I have never seen a mink in the area, so that would be pretty cool to see. Other animals that they claim to see, which is obvious, I believe. Yeah, I've seen all these animals in this area. The Appalachian cottontail rabbit, the American bullfrog, fox squirrel, black bear. Yes, I've seen black bear in the area. Uh, the eastern gray fox, the eastern milk snake, fence lizard, box turtle, the Cumberland Plateau salamander, the white-tailed deer, and the little brown bat. I have never paid attention to salamanders. I've seen salamanders, but I don't know if it was a Cumberland Plateau salamander. That's interesting. It's nice to see the list of animals that can be seen here. I was really shocked about that mountain lion, though. I did not think there would be one in this area. Never seen one. Just seen bobcats. But anyway, there is a horseshoe pits in the area too. So I thought that was some nice amenities here. And of course, the events at the amphitheater happen. You can check out the Bluefield website or even the recreational website for schedules for different events and stuff that are going on. Other parks in the area, and I probably should have mentioned this in a past video. I had done a video I think it's 2 videos ago, and it was talking about the Tazewell County High School in Bluefield, Virginia, that was there before segregation, or during segregation, before integration. Anyway, the Warhawk Park is located there. And that was something that I had found that I should have mentioned in that video. So that is another park in the area for Bluefield, Virginia. And so is the Jack Asbury Square down there in downtown. So Pine Hill Park is another one. That is, I've actually driven by it in one of my videos from last year. So uh, not sure that I'll see if I can find it and maybe link it to this one. It was just a quick drive by. It's a small little park. But anyway, we are back out from Graham Recreational Park. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Uh, talking about different things and some history of stuff. And stay tuned for more. I'll be having more Bluefield, Virginia, West Virginia, more Greenbrier County, Raleigh County. I'm going all over the place for everybody. So this is Angie from Tourangie.com. Come to my website, read my blogs, make appointments so I can help you plan your next travel adventure. Talk to you later.